Name, image, and likeness for high school athletes in Louisiana. Did you see this coming? Is it something that coaches, ADs across the state have been discussing for a while? How much did you know, and what do you think?
Well, I think everybody thought it might be coming. I don't know that there's been a whole lot of discussion about it at the high school rank. So, and really, I think the way I understood what they did yesterday, I think that's still got to be passed by the whole association. I think everybody's going to have to vote on that. I don't think that committee's got the power just to put that rule in. Everybody votes for all the rules.
Are you a yes vote on this or no?
I'm a no vote. I just think it's an unfair advantage to certain places, and all the schools in Shreveport where the kids can really go where they want to school because of either private like us or magnet schools. You know, the school that could fund up the most money could get just any kid in Shreveport they wanted to. And
people could actually buy houses, couldn't they not? Buy a house in the neighborhood where they want this kid to play, and the house could be donated to the kid. Could it get that crazy?
I would think so. I don't know. And like I said, and some schools aren't going to benefit from it at all. I mean, what's a school out in some rural area? You know, they're not going to be able to use it for their advantage because, one, nobody's going to want to move there in the first place. You know, I think certain schools are going to have an advantage and certain schools aren't. And, you know, our whole deal is to try to keep things fair. Honestly, they're having a hard time doing that right now for the most part. So, I think it's going to add to the problems they have.
Mr. Rodney, it's interesting to me. Explain this a little bit, why everybody's concern is, the number one concern is, look, I understand, but let's expound on that a little bit. Why the concern is that some schools that are already powerful will remain powerful, just like in college football, I guess, as opposed to maybe an underprivileged kid could do a clinic and pick up $100 for it, or he could have a photo taken at an auto dealership and get $200. Why is the criticism immediately to the corruption of the adults as opposed to the benefit of the kids?
Most of the problems we have are based on adults. If you want to be honest about it, they're the ones breaking the rules most of the time. And that's one thing, some kid making $100 to go help at some football clinic or track clinic. But it's a whole different deal if you got a kid somewhere getting paid $10,000 by Canes to go to Calvary Baptist Academy. I don't think that's fair. I think it's going to cause a lot of problems. High schools aren't making a bunch of money off these kids. No, it's not like the colleges. A kid goes to LSU, they're making millions and millions of dollars off those kids. We're not making a bunch of money. And most high school programs barely get by in athletics. There's only a select few that make a lot of money. I just think they're opening up headaches that they're going to have to deal with, that they got enough headaches now to deal with without adding to it.
Is Rodney Guin's opinion, is Rodney Guin's opposition to this NIL, do you think it's shared by the vast majority of coaches across the state, across the area? What do you think?
I would think most of them at the high school level are going to be against it. This issue right here better be something that all 400-something schools get to vote on. If not, they may have some other problems with it.